Greetings, my friends. Welcome to Yoga for the Hips. Now in this class, we will target all of your lower body muscles, leaving you feeling nice, relaxed, and open. Now this video is brought to you by DCO MMA. This provides their members with a nice stretch while we are under this quarantine. This class will require a mat and a strap. So go ahead and find a comfortable space in your home. Grab some water, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we begin our practice today laying on our backs on our mat with our palms shining up and our hands next to our body. We'll take a couple full breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's take another one of these. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, try and take the biggest breath of your day. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful work. Begin to feel your lower back sink into the mat. The shoulders sinking into the mat. Now this is the perfect time in our practice to set a mantra or an intention that we can come back to at any point in time when we need it. Now we will be working into our hips today, so we will be using a strap. Now if you don't have a strap, you can always use a belt or a long shirt. Really anything works as long as you can wrap it around your foot, and we'll be using it as a grip. So go ahead and lock in your intention. For me, it's breathe it in, breathe it out. Breathe it in, let it go. And during these stressful times, we seem to hold emotion in our hips. And so if you're holding on to anything in your hips and they feel tight, let this be a moment to let it go. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the strap to our left side. Nice. We're just going to have it ready to go so we can use it. And then from here, we're just going to go ahead and inhale, lifting both arms above and pointing our toes, becoming as long as we possibly can, taking a full body stretch. And then on your exhale, let your fingertips touch down onto the ground above you. Now from here, go ahead and inhale your left knee into your chest. And then we're going to use our hands to create a bind around our knee. Inhale together. And then on our exhale, we're just going to try and lightly pull our knee into our chest. So we're going to bring the knee into our chest, and then we're going to move it towards the left, bringing it into the armpit as much as we can. We want to keep both feet flexed here. And we'll stay for 3 full breaths, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring the strap around our foot. So I like to use the middle of my strap and place it right around the middle of my foot. And then I'll grab both ends of the strap, and then on my inhale, I'm going to kick my foot up like I'm pressing a button on the ceiling. Nice. Now from here, we want to make sure that our right foot is flexed and planted on the ground. If this is too much, you can always bend the knee and place your right foot on the ground flat. Whatever feels better for you. We're going to stay here for 3 full breaths. Every time you inhale, I want you to think of lengthening your foot. And then every single time you exhale, bringing your foot a little bit closer towards the ground above you. If you need to, you can also bend your knee here. This is going to open up our hamstrings. It's going to open up our hip flexors. You may even feel a little bit of a stretch in your calves here. One last breath, inhale fully. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the strap down to our side. Then we're going to bend the knee and we're going to use our left hand to grab the outer ends of our left foot, so our little toe side. Now if this is too much, you can always grab your ankle as well. And then from here, we can keep our right leg extended with our foot flexed, or we have another option. We can come into a half angle, so we can go ahead and bring our right foot a little bit closer to our glutes. So we're going to have a bend in that knee. So it's almost like a bound angle, but with one foot. And this is going to help open up our hips going in both directions. Now if this is too much, you can go back to having your right leg extended. We're going to stay here for 2 more full breaths. With every single inhale, imagining your body lengthening. And every single exhale, try and get a little bit deeper in the stretch. Locate where the tension's at and release. Last one. Beautiful work. From here, go ahead and stamp your right foot into the ground with your knee bent, and we're going to place our left ankle over our right knee as we set up for a figure 4. So for our figure 4, we can keep our foot planted on the ground, or if we'd like to take this further and we want a deeper stretch, we're going to go ahead and thread our left arm between our legs, and our right arm's going to come on the outside, and we're just going to create a bind around our right knee. Then we're going to let our head, neck, and shoulders rest heavy on the ground, and then we're going to have both feet flexed to protect our knees. Well, this is a great stretch for opening the quads, the hamstrings. We're going to stay for 2 full breaths. Every single inhale, filling the spaces of tension. And then every single exhale, releasing that tension out of the body. Beautiful work. Now from here, we're going to release the bind around our right knee. We're going to go ahead and cactus our arms. So we're going to have our elbows bent, palms are going to be facing up towards the ceiling. Inhale together. And then on our exhale, we're going to lean towards the right. So we're going to keep this figure 4, but we're going to stamp our foot. So we're going to be stamping our left foot onto the ground. Nice. So it's almost like a supine twist figure 4. A little bit different. You're going to feel an opening in your inner hip, your outer hip as well. And we'll stay for 2 more full breaths. Inhale fully. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one. How big can you feel your lungs? Inhale, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Then we're going to go ahead and stamp our left foot on the ground. Then from here, we're going to inhale, full body stretch. Reach the arms long, point the toes nice and long. Almost like you're a rubber band being pulled. Inhale, how long can you become? And then exhale, let everything sink down onto the ground. Reconnect with your breath here. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful work. From here, we're going to move on to the opposite side, our right side. Now go ahead and inhale your right knee into your chest. And then exhale, create a bind around your knee. Inhale together. And then on your exhale, pull your knee in closer to your chest. And then go ahead and move it towards the right, coming into that armpit. Nice. Stay here for 3 full breaths. With every single inhale, imagining where the tension is in your body. And then every single exhale, imagine that tension just flushing out of your body, releasing. Allowing you to let go of what no longer serves. Last breath here, full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Go ahead and find your strap. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it around the right foot. Once again, coming into the middle, grabbing both ends of our straps. And then on our inhale, we're going to kick our foot up like we're pressing a button on the ceiling. Okay, so once again, we have a couple options here. We can keep both feet flexed and our left leg extended. Or if this is too much and you feel like your left leg's just lifting up really high and you're uncomfortable, you can always place your left foot on the ground. Nice. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. You can also bend your knee if you need to. This is going to help pull your leg a little bit closer to you. You're going to feel the stretch in a little bit of a different spot. For me, when I bend my knee, I really feel the stretch in my inner thighs. But when I keep my foot flexed and my knee extended, I really feel it in my hamstrings. So really listen to your body and see how you feel and what works best for you, because everybody's body is going to be a little bit different. One more full breath here. Inhale together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go, release. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and release the strap to our side. We're going to bend the right knee and we're going to use our right hand to capture our inner right foot, so our little toe side. And then from here, we have some options. We're almost like in a half happy baby. This is what this looks like. We can keep our left foot extended with the foot flexed, or we can go ahead and come into almost like a half Supta Baddha bound angle with our left foot. So that means bending the left knee and placing the flat of our left foot down. So that'll be our little toe side of our left foot. You're going to feel a nice push-pull action here. So our left leg's going to be opening, that hip's going to be shining towards the ceiling, right hip is shining. You're going to feel that in your outer left thigh. Let's stay here for about 3 breaths. Again, if this is too much, you can always extend out your left leg or stamp the foot on the ground. Beautiful work, breathing through the tension. And exhale, let it go. Nice work. Go ahead and bend your left knee back up towards the ceiling and place your left foot on the ground. We're going to set up for figure 4 on the opposite side. So we're going to place our right ankle onto our left knee. Once again, if you want to stay here, that's fine. It's perfect. If you want to take this further, you can go ahead and bring your left knee into your chest. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and thread our right arm through our leg. Left arm's going to come around the knee. Nice. Coming into a figure 4. We're going to let our back, neck, shoulders, everything hang nice and heavy on the ground. Both feet are flexed to protect our knee here. We're just going to stay here and breathe through the tension. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Another full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the bind around your left knee. We're gonna set up for a figure 4/twist. So we're gonna go ahead and inhale together. And then on your exhale, you're gonna lean towards the left, stamping your right foot onto the ground. Once again, if this is too much, back up out of it just a little bit, not stamping the right foot into the ground. Nice. We'll stay here for 3 full breaths. Inhale fully. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Second breath, inhale fully. Exhale, release the tension. Last one, how big can you get? Inhale, fill the lungs. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, go ahead and release your right foot over. Stamp both feet on the ground with your knees bent. Inhale, both knees into your chest. And then exhale, give your knees a big hug. Pulling your forehead to knee. And at this time, say one kind thing to yourself. It could be a compliment. It could be something you're grateful for. Squeeze your knees in really, really tight. And then exhale. Release the knees, extend your left foot out to the left end of the mat, right foot to the right end. Both hands rolling right next to us, palms shining up towards the ceiling. Into our final Shavasana corpse pose. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Now during this time, I invite you to stay on your mat and take a full 5-minute Shavasana, feeling the effects of yoga on the body. But if you would like to, you can always begin to wiggle your fingers and toes as we begin to awaken the body. Inhale, full body stretch. Once again, becoming as long as you possibly can, pointing the toes, extending the hands out long. And then exhale, pick a side, left or right, come into the fetal position so that we will be hands resting onto each other, elbows resting onto each other, hips nice and stacked, knees stacked. And this is actually what they say the first yoga pose we learned as children. And I believe that there's something soothing just about laying in this fetal position before awakening the body and giving thanks to this vessel that allows us to move, to breathe, to experience life. And from here, slowly begin to walk your hands up, coming into a seated position. It could be knees crossed, legs extended, whatever feels good for you. We'll go ahead and bring hands to heart center. One full inhale together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. The divine light in me honors and values the divine light in each one of you. Thank you so much for your practice today. Namaste.